Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome back to the channel once again. And my name is Gigo. And today we are back at the Pram Pram project, which is my personal project. And what today's video is about is a motivational video to motivate someone out there to start doing something, on a slower pace. I'm going to share my experience and the method I use, the strategy I'm using to build my dream house here in Pram Pram, and it comes with the cost breakdown. And during the breakdown we will notice a lot of things that went in and out and how I managed to put up this building. So if you are ready, then kindly please do like the video, share to a friend to motivate someone to also start doing something back home, and please subscribe to the channel and share. So thanks, and if you're ready, let's get into today's episode. So the concept of building this house was for three things, which was for family, for work, and also for my privacy. So I designed something that will be okay for a family, which is the ground floor, which consists of 4 bedrooms. The second floor, which is going to be more for private, which is 2 bedrooms. And the last floor, which is going to be like a penthouse, which is going to be for work or maybe for play or entertainment, because it has an amazing view. And that's the reason why I came to this project, to put it up to that level. So in a different way, you can say that this is an apartment rather than a house or a mansion, because every level has its own entry, its own living space, its own kitchen, and it's all en suite. So in total, it is a 7-bedroom, which someone would like to build a bigger mansion with just one entry, serving the whole compound. The idea of this was to come up with an investment project. So instead of building a bigger mansion, where it's also difficult to rent it out or sell it at the end, if you have something like this, you can always use one space and rent the other space. So let's say you're a young guy now, and instead of building a mansion of 5 bedrooms, 6 bedrooms, which has only one entries, you can build this type of house. Make sure that all the entries are different. They are different of itself, but then it's well connected to each other. And let's say if you are single, then you have the 1 bedroom for yourself. You can rent the 4 bedroom downstairs, and then the 2 bedroom, which is the middle one. If you have your girlfriend, or and you don't have any kids, you can use the second level, which is the 2 bedroom for yourself with your wife. And maybe if you later on you have kids, you have family, you can come downstairs and use the 4 bedroom house and rent the second level and the third level, and you still make your money. Because I see, as a young guy, especially in your 20s, your first building should be an investment building. Whilst you are living in there, you're still making money, because most of us like to build bigger mansions and we are not even living there. We still live in the West, and we come home when we are like 50 to 60 years, letting our family members stay there, or a watchman or a security guard stay there. So this is the whole idea, the whole concept of putting up this structure. And this is my first strategy and the motivation. And also, don't forget that when you build a 5-bedroom, 6 or 7-bedroom mansion, you have to fix all the rooms before you can move in. So you have to fix the living room, all the rooms, toilet and bath, tiles, electric, everything one set before you can move in. But with this kind of structure, you can focus only at one part. So let's say my idea is to start from the top. So I will fix the top, which is just 1 room. So it's not difficult. I just have to buy 1 shower, 1 toilet, and also just fix the kitchen and just fix it. It's just simple, so you can fix that and start living in there. And if I'm not there, I can just put it out for rent, and later on that money I will make will come and finish the second level, and then the cycle goes on, and then that money will come and finish the down. I can also start from the down, and then when I make money, it goes to fix the second level, and none of the house is going to be affected actually, because they all have separate entries. So that is the idea. This house is seated on, I think, on a half plot, I mean, the structure of the house is sitting on a half plot. So if you have maybe a full plot, you can put two of this structure depending on where they are facing. You can put on two, of this structure. You don't have to go to the third level. You can just have just two levels, but then have the concept of building a house and living also there to save some money. And later on in the future, if you have your money, if like after you've rented it, because you are not paying rent, if you have this kind of investment, you are not paying rent, you are rather making money, so you can save that money to build that big family house that you want to live in the next 10 years. So that is the whole idea. Building, when you put your money in, it's never coming back. So the first concept should go with investment. Investment is better than building the mansion and all those things. Those ones will come later in life. So this is the first tips. So let's get into the cost breakdown of every stage, how much it cost me to build the ground floor, the middle, and then the last floor. So if you are ready, let's go. So I started with this project in 2020 December, and the cost of the foundation, the block work, and also the decking completely cost me 157,288 Ghana cedis. And then the next year, which was 2021, I did the block work on top of the decking, which cost me 15,034 Ghana cedis. So that was the block work to the lintel level. The second floor didn't cost much because it was less block work. As you can see, it was an open concept, so it's just the two rooms that we have to demarcate the bathroom, so it didn't take much block. So then the next year, which was 2022, which we did all the beams from the lintel, we did the beams, and also we casted half of the second floor, which the penthouse is on top now, and that cost us only for the decking and the beams that we did for all the on top of the blocks cost us 60,980 Ghana cedis. So that was the cost of the penthouse, just the ground, the decking. And then this year, which is 2023, we did all the block works and also all the pillar installation, the hidden roof gutters, the place for the poly tank, to get to the roofing stage. That cost us 72,000 Ghana cedis. So these are the stages, that I went through: the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and then the phase 4, which we are now. So if we see the sum total of what you see on the screen now, like the whole thing you see on the screen now, the sum total is 305,302 Ghana cedis. So this is how much that it has cost me so far with the structure work that you see on your screen now, the whole work done. This is the total cost that I have spent on this project. So the next phase, which is going to be, let me say 2024, is going to be working on the roof, and I've gotten the estimates for the wood, which the wood is going to cost me 13,720 Ghana cedis, and then the sheet itself, the aluminium sheet, the quality one, is going to cost me 44,157 Ghana cedis. So in total, the roof is going to cost me 57,877 Ghana cedis. That's the total for the roof. And so putting everything together, which is the structural work and also the roofing work, is going to cost me at the end 363,179 Ghana cedis. And that is going to complete the whole structure work from foundation to roofing. And we even haven't started with the plastering, electricals, tiles, and all of those stuff. So this is just the beginning. This is just part 1 of the whole show. And yeah, I'm ready to, go as long as I can. Just taking my time to build this house. As you saw when we started 2022. The first year we spent almost like 100,000 Ghana cedis on the project. Second year was just 15,000. The third year was 60. The fourth year was 72, and maybe next year is going to be 50. So you see that when we started with the project, we started, with a high price. Then it came down, and since then it's just dropping down. And that's the second strategy that I want to share with you, because before you start with your house, we all know you have to save a huge sum of money. And then when that money is gone, which will be gone like in 2 or 3 weeks with the foundation is gone, then you come slowly. So I started, so far it's been like, I would say 3 years, because I started 2020 in December. So let's say in January. So it's been 3 years so far, and we are still going, and it's easy way of building. If you check the prices there, you could see these are money that you can save in a whole year. These are monies that when you sit down and you really want to do something, and look at what I'm doing. This house is also a little bit huge. So let's say you don't want to go to the third level. You are just building just the second level. So you can calculate, the first stage 1, stage 2, and then you put the roofing price over there. Then you can skip the penthouse, which is the 72,000. You can also decide to just build just one ground level, which we did with the decking. So meaning 157,288 can build you a house. And we did a decking, so you don't need roof. You only need maybe, just have to put more tiles on the decking, so that, to prevent leakage. And you have a then you have a rooftop terrace. And this was in 2020. So I think the dollar rate was, I think that was just before the Russia war. So the rate was, I think, was between 8 and 9 by then. Yeah, I think it was between 8 and 9 by then. So things were a little bit cheaper. And as you see also, if you check, as we are progressing, from the down, which was more work, the second floor was less work, but then the money was still a little bit high, so things are not getting cheaper. Things keep going high and high. And as I always say, if I should start building this house now, it's going to cost me even more. It's going to cost me even more. So just take your time. Take the whole year to do just one thing. No rush. Just take the whole year. If the whole year is for foundation, whole year is for foundation. Next year is for block work with pillars, to support it, hold it, do it. Next year you go with a lentil decking. Just do whatever you want to do, but make sure that the moment you pause so that the structure will not be in a form where it will be weakened by the weather and stuff. Just protect it before you take that long break. And during the rainy season, you can't do much. So the first quarter of the year, you can save your money. You wait. Then after the rainy season, you put in the money. Then they can work. By then, during the rainy season, you also save some money. Then you can go hard. That was my strategy that I use. I save money every 3 months. Save, I send every the next 3 months I do, or you can do it for 4 months. Rainy season, if you are not doing foundation, you can just pause. But if you have the foundation, that would be nice. Without the concrete cast and the filling, then the rain fills it up. That also saves a lot of cost. So I think, yeah, let me know what you guys think. And I think the next phase is going to be from 2024. Still saving on it. So let's see how it goes. And at the moment, we are also working downstairs, because we're trying to finish the ground a little bit, so that we can start saving, because now we're going to start to buy materials and that kind of stuff to save there. So we've done the burglar proof. I think I'm going to post the cost of the total burglar proof for the ground floor. We've done it, so that video is also coming up. And we're going to start with the plastering and electricals. We're going to do small work. And that is the beautiful thing about this thing, because you have it in stages. So you can just take your time and you can focus at each level. So you take maybe just the ground floor, you finish one room, then you do the next one. Then you keep going. So I hope this gives you an idea of the strategy that I'm using. You can also use it. You don't have to build 3 levels, like I said. You can just go for 1 or 2, but make sure that your first investment is going to be something that you can also rent out and at the same time you can also use it for yourself. So I will end the video here for today. If you have any question, you can comment down below, and please, the subscription, kindly please do subscribe to the channel. If you've been following me since I started with this project and you still haven't subscribed to this channel, then I really don't know what I've done wrong to you. Maybe you can comment down there and I'll ask for apology so that you can subscribe to the channel. Kindly please do subscribe. If you've been here for the past 6 months, 3 months, I think it is time to subscribe to the channel. Like I said, this is just the beginning. We have way more things coming up, pile up coming up. So please do like the video and also share, because these numbers can help someone, who is going to fall into a bigger trap, to come out from it. It can also encourage someone that, hey, well, I spend this kind of money every year on unnecessary things that I cannot record. So why not maybe do some investment projects, maybe find people to manage it or build and sell, So please share. If you're in a Facebook community, this is the time to share ideas with each other. So kindly please do so, and I'll see you in my next episode. Let's do it.